Imagine hitching your next ride across town in this personal flying vehicle. We talk about eVTOLs or electric vertical takeoff and landing vehicles all the time on this channel. Well, today, the one I want to talk to you about comes to us from Japan. This is a prototype eVTOL from Japanese startup SkyDrive, making its first public flight back in 2020. During the demonstration, the pilot flies the prototype about 6 feet above the ground and hovered for about 4 minutes. You may have heard about SkyDrive recently. They just announced a partnership with Suzuki to develop a flying car they hope will be ready in time to shuttle passengers around at the 2025 Osaka World Expo. And I thought this would be a good time to find out a little bit more about SkyDrive and its technology. The prototype we've seen, dubbed Model SD03, is a one-seater, all-electric aircraft powered by a battery and 4 pairs of propellers. Each rotor has its own motor, so if one malfunctions, the other 7 can still operate. It's about 4 meters long, 4 meters wide, roughly the same size as 2 parked cars. While the pilot does have most of the control, a flight computer handles flight stability. According to SkyDrive, it can carry a maximum of 400 kilograms and has a maximum cruise speed of 40 to 50 kilometers per hour. The company calls it the world's smallest eVTOL. Now, if you were at CES this year, you may have even seen the SD03. This was just a few months after some inaccurate reports on the internet about SkyDrive and its bid for flight certification in Japan. Some reported that SkyDrive had received Japan's first certification for a personal flying vehicle for its next flying vehicle. To be clear, this was misreported. SkyDrive had merely applied for the certification with what you could consider Japan's version of the FAA. Since then, there has been progress there. Last month, SkyDrive said it came to an agreement with regulators on a certification process. And again, the SD03 is just a prototype to prove SkyDrive's technology. To find out what's next, I talked with Yugo Fukuhara. He heads up SkyDrive's air mobility division.
Our vision is to transfer the people from anywhere to anywhere. Many other eVTOL companies is going with direction of longer range from city to city and 4 or 5 passengers. But our vision is to be focused on personal transport with a compact, simple, and easy to maintenance and lower operating cost vehicle inside the city, especially in the area of the very congested traffic jam on the ground.
That vehicle the company hopes to be flying passengers in by 2025 is the SD05. We don't know exactly what it will look like, but it could be something like this. These are concept photos from SkyDrive released last fall of what it called the SDXX, a 2-seater eVTOL that really does fit the flying car title. It sits on 3 wheels, suggesting it has a drive mode in addition to a flight mode. Yugo did confirm with me the SD05 will carry a pilot and 1 passenger. And as for a flight range?
Our practical operational range will be around 10 kilometers. So our flight time will be around 10 minutes.
Yugo told me they expect initially the SD05 to cost between $500,000 and $1 million US. So at that cost, they don't expect a lot of interest from consumers. SkyDrive is really setting its sights on the market for air taxi services. Right now, the company is just aiming for certification in Japan, but they do have plans to expand globally, including into the US. Now, there's a lot of eVTOL companies out there, and we've seen a lot of promised launch dates and a lot of delays. So do you think that SkyDrive is going to hit that date of 2025? Let me know in the comments below. Now, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to CNET for more What the Future videos. Now, if you want to learn about some other eVTOLs, check out these videos over here. That's going to do it for me, and I will see you in the future.